Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of my Hornby hobby. I'm doing this video again because the camera angle was bojanxed, we'll say. Right, so this is the thing, quote unquote, that I alluded to in the last video, saying I can't go around the whole layout because there's something here that I don't want anyone to see. And this was the thing. So this is the thing I've been working on for, well, the last week or so, getting it ready. So this is the new shunting layout. It is 6 foot by 1 foot, and well, I'll just take you through it. So here we're going to have basically a field. I've already put down a base layer of scatter, and then I'm going to add 2 different types of scatter on top to A, fill out any holes, and B, to give it some variation. There's going to be a couple of fences along either side. There'll be trees, but this time I'm going to add a bit more height because there's going to be a bridge roughly here, and then there'll be a mound of earth on either side, like just, yeah, you get the basic idea. Maybe one over here or something, but we'll decide on that when we come to it. So yeah, as I said, bridge is going to go there. It's just going to go from this end to that end, just straight over the top. It might have a road over it, I'm thinking. And then this midsection is the locomotive section. So this is everything to do with the locomotive. So obviously you've got the engine shed, you've got the coaling stage, the water tower will be roughly there. There's the main office for the workers. They report there in the morning, they get given their assignments of what they're going to be doing. They work on a rota, so you know, one guy will be sweeping the yard, one guy will be working in the goods shed. Who knows what the others will be doing? That's where they get their thing from. And then there'll be another bridge roughly here, about back here. And this one's going to be a slightly different bridge because it's got to have a ramp, a dirt ramp or something, coming down, coming across this track and over to here, because there's then going to be a cattle dock here. Okay. And that's the cattle siding. That siding there is just basically going to be used for another train, a second train, if and when it comes in. And then of course we've got the goods shed over there. I'm going to take out that uncoupler and add in that straight piece of track because I want the goods shed to be there, pretty much. Here you've got the break room for the workers. Just basically a coach body, 3D printed coach body, standing up on some blocks, just there. And I'll add a way to get up, like a set of steps there. And that's basically what we've got for now. As for adding bits in, there will be a back scene on 3 sides, that side, and that side. And I don't know what I'm going to put on it yet. I know that for this one, we're going to have like rolling fields going off in the distance. You know, as far as the eye can see, you can see a bit of a city like right in the background. You know, maybe that could look good. As for here, I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't mind, actually. This has just come to me. Back scene. What about a railway line, or a picture of a railway line with a bridge? So then you've got, like, let's say an engine going across a bit of a bridge that's here with a train, so then people can look down and see this, which is a nice idea. And then over here I might just have the stereotypical industrial estate, you know, buildings everywhere. I think could look good. But yeah, there'll be a bit of a pathway roughly here for the workers so they can pass through from the goods shed to the office or vice versa, and they go behind everything. So they'll go behind the coaling stage and the thing. So far, a lot of the stuff's 3D printed. This engine shed's 3D printed. The that coach body again, 3D printed. That's 3D printed, although stupidly I downsized it a bit because it looked like it was going to be too big for the print bed. So I downsized it. So yeah. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. It's mainly width-wise from one wall to another. So maybe if I could find a way to cut it out or whatever. I need to add some paint to that. I need to decide on the colour for this and add in the weathering on both. And then I need to decide on what I'm going to put here. I did think maybe a valley, like have some hills like that sloping down into there. So then if you kind of imagine you're looking through the tunnel and you've just got like that all the way across to this bridge, from bridge to bridge. I think that would really fill that up, to be honest. As for what I'm going to do on the floor here, now what you find with industrial estates is that get a piece of cardboard or something to show you. Is you'll get basically it'll go like that. Your area, your ground, will go right up to the rails like that. You won't see any sleepers. All you'll see is that inside the track and on either side. It will be just going up to it. So I'm going to do that with either some filler or something, just to give it the appearance of a shunting yard, an industrial site. So if you want to know the basis of this this shunting yard, this layout idea, it's in the Pico 60 Plans for Small Locations book. Just find it. There we go. There it is. Plan number SP42. And yeah, you can kind of see what you've got going on here. So that on shunting spur is literally that. Then you've got a coal loco shed, which is obviously the middle bit. And then you've got the warehouses and goods shed, which is that bit there. But I did try to copy this quite accurately. You know, I wanted to duplicate this as best I could, but it didn't really work because of, well, because look at them curves. It's only very slight. So, you know, I had to cut a curved piece of track. I mean, you can see that there's a sleeper missing there because of the joint. But on the plus side though, I have made it so then it's straight at least. I mean, if you look down it, it's straight. You know, if you go from this end, it's perfectly straight to about this set of points. Measured in from one side, marked the centre, and then drew a centre line, which you can just about see underneath the track there. Now, as for the ballast, I'm really pleased with it because I use my 3D printed ballast applicator. You know, just place it on there and you mix ballast up with some ballast magic, which is basically a very fine powder. You mix it all up until it goes all chalky. Pour it into your ballaster and then drag your ballaster along the track like so until it's empty, and then you refill it and do whatever. Then once it's done, you also get a spray of water, so then you spray that and, well, that's practically all stuck down. Yeah, there will be a few floating bits, but that's nothing to worry about. I have ballasted under here, but I covered that up to protect the tracks from the scatter material, and probably a good job I did too. So yeah, already it's shaping up to be a good layout. Yeah, that's still a bit, yeah. So that's going to need to dry overnight. There is a mixture of steel track and nickel track in this. I mean, These points here are steel points. These points here are steel points, I believe. Yeah, I've mixed it up a bit. That uncoupler definitely is, but that's going to be changed for that straight piece. And yeah, we're just going to add loads of detail to this, and I'm looking forward to it. And I hope you're all looking forward to it as well. I might ballast that. There's going to be a pit there, or maybe instead of ballasting that, I'll just add coal, because you often get that outside engine sheds, just like a dump of coal or ash. So I think that'll look quite good. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, always much appreciated. Until next time, stay safe and thanks for watching.